In a district of Miami known as Little Havana, Cuban exiles enjoy a game of dominoes. The most conservative of the city's Cuban community generally support the Republican Party in the U.S. But with Donald Trump almost certain to win the Republican nomination, November's presidential election may prove different.
A presidential nominee doesn't talk the way that man talks. He reminds me of what's-his-name in Venezuela. He talks the same garbage.
These domino players say they're not impressed with Trump's move so far, and they're not going to join in his political game.
As a president, he'll have cruel policies towards people who have to come and live in this country, those who have to leave their home countries because there are lots of problems in the world with poverty and politics, and with political leaders especially.
Lucy Ramon has been living in the United States for about 20 years. Despite her Latino roots, she says she supports Donald Trump. There are thousands of Latinos working in Donald Trump's companies, and all of them are happy with him. Because he's a man who, whenever he falls, he picks himself up again, even if he might fall 1,000 times. And that's what Latin Americans are used to seeing. The message he gives to the Latino community is that this is a country of space and opportunities. Lorenzo Palomares, a former Miami candidate for the House of Representatives, is Trump's Latino spokesman. He says the tycoon's political ideas have been misunderstood.
Mr. Trump did not say that anyone who crosses the border is a bad person. What he said was that anyone who crosses the border without the right papers is committing a crime, and that among those people there are thieves, rapists, drug traffickers and other bad people. But some of those who come here are very good people. The fact is that crossing the border in that way is a crime in the United States. Every country has its borders and citizenship rules, and they must be respected.
Palomares is convinced the Republican candidate will win November's election with the support of Latino voters, including the Cuban American community. A grave concern for some, a grand hope for others. The controversial tycoon clearly has many in Miami's Cuban community talking.